All right. Merry Christmas to everybody past, post. I want to talk to you guys today about something interesting. Um, recently, I recently bought, last year I bought a piece of property, and this lock was on the property, and I was cleaning up the mess, and I didn't want to throw this away, and I said, maybe I'll just fiddle with it and see if I can come up with the code. Well, that was easier said than done. Um, Much easier said than done. All right. So it's a master lock. I don't have a master key. And I'm going to tell you guys how I did this. I went to my dresser and I pulled out an old razor blade. It's probably about 5,000 stick. And what I did is I took a flat on my Dremel, a grinder, and I kind of touched the sides a little bit and made it to about 2 thousandths thickness. Okay? And as you can see, I made it like this. So that's about an inch right here. Tapered it. Okay? And at the very end of it, you can look at it. I put a little bend. This one's to the right a little. And I'll show you why here. Let me get a piece of paper and let me draw you a picture. What we're going to talk about right now is the cylinders with the numbers on them. You see these guys? There's 4 of them. And the pin is on the right. So the master's on the right. And what you want to do is you want to go on the opposite side. So if you're looking at the pin, okay, right here where the master key goes in, you want to enter on the right side of these number cylinders, okay? Now the cylinders kind of, I'm not an artist, but, what did I do? Did I leave this dry? Oh boy. Oh no, did I? Here we go. I guess it's coming. I'll do the other side. And I'll kind of draw a cylinder, okay? 6, 5, 4, whatever, 3. And this is the cylinder, okay? Sorry. And then it fits in a center shaft, right? That goes through, and you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those, right? Same thing. But this here has a code protector underneath, right? So you can't come on the side. Master has made it so thin in there that's like only a couple of thousandths thickness between the cylinder and the inside of this frame. So basically, when you take this little metal device that I made, you want to come down, and the bend is to the right, right? So as you come down, you're actually coming around this locking thing, code thing, okay? And there is one more inside of here and on there, and I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it actually has a flat spot, okay? And then if you're looking at it, it would be like this, okay? Going through the center. And there's your flat spot. Okay, now that you got that information in your head, what you need to do is what I did, is you take this little thing that you made, and I came at the top. And what I did was I put it on a little angle, and I used another flat screwdriver and I push it in here, okay? And then I move the cylinder here until it got onto that flat spot. So right now, the code is 5432 is with the code I found. Look at that. Okay? I got the new code, 5432. So if I take this piece, this little razor blade thing, and I put it on the side of this and wiggle it in very carefully, okay? And if I move, well, it's hard to do with two hands, but if I move this back and forth, there you go. You can see that this actually fits up and down perpendicular. So I know that if I move this one way, see how it moved? There we go. I know that it's the flat spot on that cylinder. And so you do that and you move it back and forth ever so gently, right? And then you'll know what number you're at. So you do that to the first one, you come to the second one, you fit it in, you wiggle it a little bit, you might have to use, you push it in, you might have to use your screwdriver on the cylinder and move it back and forth a little. And then what you're doing is, basically, let's back out. What you're doing is, there's a center right here, right guys? Right across where it's mounted. Okay, which is right here. What you're doing is you're coming down inside and you're going like this, right? Inside. And so you're finding the flat spot all the way down. And voila! And it opens with a snap, okay? So don't expect it that you think you got the right numbers and it's just going to pop open. Okay, so this is a 5-4, this is a 3-2. See, I'm on here, but it didn't pop. You have to pull it. Okay? Or if it's sprayed well enough and there's no junk in there, it'll open. This is dirty because it's been sitting around for a while, but it works. The number happens to be 5432. So, there you go. Oh crap, what's next? I taught you guys how to be a locksmith. So once again, using a razor blade. And of course, I took the razor blade and the first thing I did was ground it first with my Dremel so there's no sharp edge. Turned it around, I cut it, with my Dremel and filed it down, put a little, I put my Dremel grinding wheel on here and flattened a little bit because I have a flat wheel. So it's about maybe 2/1000 right there, thick, which is the size of a hair, believe it or not, but it's spring steel. Regular steel by itself won't work. You need spring steel. Spring like a razor blade. All right, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this tutorial. God bless everybody, and go Silver, go!